Yo, 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 what's going on? Welcome to the Smokers Lounge. It's your boy, Il Doc.
It's your boy, Blurbs.
And this is episode 72.
Oh,
Christmas is a-creeping.
it's on the way.
It is.
It's Christmas party season.
It is Christmas party season. And speaking of Christmas parties, you went to one last night, didn't you?
I did. I feel
How was it?
a bit rough this morning, a bit rusty.
Yeah.
Didn't get too loose, but took full advantage of the free alcohol, which I think is the only reason anyone goes to Christmas parties.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, it was a reasonable one. I think I was in bed by 11:30.
What did you do? Where did you go?
It was at the back of one of the warehouses in a car park.
Classic.
And they just astroturfed everything and then set up like a fucking wedding banquet.
Real.
And then a cocktail bar that was the size of this area here. And they left at 7 o'clock.
Who, the cocktail people?
Yeah, so...
What the fuck?
Yeah, it just got real
What time
dull.
did it start?
4 o'clock. We got there at like 5:30.
So when you say that they left, was that it? No more alcohol, or was there...
No, there was like
heaps
just
and shit?
things of beers and eskies everywhere and shit. No shortage of alcohol, but
Was there many people?
there was quite a few people. Quite a few. It was hilarious.
Who was it?
They took what's it called? Old sumo suits.
Oh, real?
So yeah, all the old boys were getting in them and like trying to
Of course.
wrestle the young warehouse crew.
Oh, you think you're good on a forklift, mate? I'll show you
Yeah.
who's boss around here.
Also noticed every time like one of the old boys or the managers or that got in it and got like thrown on the ground by someone, another one of the old boys would just run in and start giving them knees. And I remember at one point going, this looks like a planned attack.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
He's probably definitely feeling those knees. The sumo suit's only so big.
Yeah, definitely.
But
They've just gone, fuck it, it's that one time of the year I can get shit-faced and beat the fuck out of the dude.
this is when
don't
I had to do overtime to fix your fuck up.
Yeah. Oh, man, that's gold. Did they do, like, awards or anything like that?
No, it didn't take that sort of turn. The two blokes who own the whole franchise got up and did a bit of a thank you speech to everyone. I knew 6 people.
Yeah,
there,
yeah, true.
and they were the people I worked with. But
Is it one place or was it like multiple
no, it's like
warehouses?
a couple of different warehouses and then a couple of different showrooms too. So there was beautiful women.
I was going to say,
everywhere.
was there much of a sort? That's not what you say, but
Yeah,
Flashback to 1960s England. We're in a pub. Was there much of a sort there, lad? Yeah, there definitely was. Beautiful women everywhere.
did you muster up the courage to find love? New job, new start, new relationship.
Sorry, that went down the wrong hole. Put it this way, I was home by probably 9:30 with Shane. So
Yeah, so definitely.
we got stoned, we ordered pizza, and we watched TV. Then he fucked off after an hour.
Yeah, classic. No daylight left.
Yeah, also, you know, the whole buying pizza thing is pretty straightforward. This guy goes and I give him my phone to order pizza. I think I was fucking around on the computer with a beat or something. And
Classic. Bring a guest home, leave them in the lounge room.
no, he was in there. And gave him my phone to order Domino's. Next thing you know, 2 pizzas rocked up. He's like, oh, yours is there. Already I'm like, what do you mean mine? Like, he didn't just order a couple of different ones or whatever. He's like, oh no, I got like barbecue meat lovers for me and some spicy fucking pizza I've never heard of before. That was just so ordinary. So I had like 2 slices. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Oh, you don't do that, do you?
No.
You don't just assume. You don't
No.
order
And my
shit for
man
someone.
ate an entire pizza to himself.
Oh man, God bless Shane.
Yeah, good
Oh,
man.
fuck.
Good man. Funny though. Fucking hilarious.
So we use a bit wreck then.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We tried to get money's worth of drinks and
Yeah.
was only there like 3.5 hours.
Was there any like HR dudes there, kind of keeping an eye on what people are doing, or is
No.
anyone a bit scared to go back on Monday?
I don't think so. Like there was a couple of lads there who were a bit wavy, but everyone was having fun.
Because that's like, I've never really been to like a proper Christmas do. The only Christmas I had was at the Chinese, and we went to the Cass, and I got food poisoning. So yeah, cheers for working for us.
Here's
Yeah.
sickness.
Yeah. But yeah, I've always, like, obviously you see it on TV shows and movies and shit that there's always someone making a fool out of themselves.
Yeah, no, it was relatively tame. But again, I don't necessarily remember. I think I walked out at like 10:30. I was like, Shane, fuck. I feel like I can remember yakking before. He's like, oh, you definitely did. He goes, the whole Uber ride home, you kept saying you wanted to yak.
Oh, of course.
I was like, fuck, alright then. That makes sense. Had a yak, completely forgot I yacked and just went back to getting stoned. And
So would you say that Trevor made an appearance or no?
nah.
Not that.
I don't
not
think
that
so.
extreme.
I was dancing though. There was a dance floor
really?
with a heap of us on there, and I
was gonna
remember just doing this a heap. And
I was gonna say, what music were they playing?
the music, they had a DJ, and the music was a pretty decent spread. Like it wasn't them just playing Hell Old songs or
Yeah.
nothing. It was a good variation.
Do you know what kind of Christmas party I want to go to? A Wolf of Wall Street one. Imagine that. Hookers and cocaine.
Yeah.
That's what you want, eh?
Well,
Times have changed though.
Yeah, HR department
Mm.
would not allow that nowadays.
No.
I don't know. You always hear stories. I remember like when I was doing my apprenticeship at a panel beating mob, and hearing about fucking stories about, oh, last year we had some girls come and do a veggie show for us, which is where they insert vegetables in themselves.
Yes. And then
And-
cook them in a stir fryer.
Yeah, cook up a feed for the boys and serve it with their tits out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've never been to a Christmas party that's been that wild.
Mm.
So
Well, that's the issue with HR now. HR should stand for high risk. At Christmas parties, HR stands for high risk because if you do anything around them that is remotely fun, they ruin your career.
yeah.
You get back on Monday, they go, oh, you know those 10 beers you had on Saturday night at the Christmas party? We also found out that you were snorting lines and now we're going to drug test you.
Boom.
And that's it. And that's it. That's how they cull. You have all your casuals come in before Christmas. They have a Christmas party. They go, yeah, these 5 are fuckwits. They're gone.
Secrets get revealed. They get a bit of liquor in them.
Yeah, they
Next
do.
thing you know, you're telling,
Frank's told Tina that he's loved her for 20 years.
you're sitting there blind telling the manager about the mully you tried to grow in your back shed.
Yeah. Yeah. How you got fired from your old job for fucking smashing on with the TA or some shit. Oh, man.
Oh,
It definitely is that time of year, though.
it is.
To smash on with TAs.
Yeah, it's all fun. It's festive.
It is. It's good times.
People are drinking one too many Bailey's Irish creams.
Well, I
Getting-
love that shit.
Yeah, getting slightly rowdy.
Bailey's Irish creams.
Yeah, it's a very Christmassy drink, isn't it? I think that's the only time they make sales, to be honest, because unless you're Irish, 80, and a woman, you're not going to drink it.
Yeah, it's almost like eggnog.
What is
What is
Yeah,
I was going to
eggnog?
say, I still don't know what eggnog
I was
is.
thinking about that through the week. I've never had eggnog.
Is it alcoholic? Should we get eggnog?
I feel like-
Why
I
is
feel
it-
like-
Let's do it for next week.
I feel like traditional eggnog might be alcoholic. It might have like brandy or something in
It's
it.
got rum in it or something like that, right?
But also,
We
could be
put
wrong.
rum in it.
And I feel like eggnog is not actually got eggs in it.
Do you know
Nor
what I
does it have
expect it to
knobs.
taste like? Scrambled eggs
Yeah.
with the... No. But it's like custard and scrambled
Yeah, well,
eggs mixed
exactly.
together.
That's the same here.
No.
That's what I reckon. But do you know what I want it to taste like, though? The inside of a Cadbury's cream egg. Now, that could be a flavour that I dig.
I
But
reckon
that's definitely not egg flavoured.
No, it's
That's
not.
the thing that
that's
gets me
right.
is eggnog, the flavour of egg.
Nah,
You
it
know what I
can't
mean?
be.
No, I think it's more like condensed milk and rum. I think it's probably closer to that,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is
It's like custard
Not a great
that's not really
combination.
custard that if you leave it for too long will curdle. Because
Yeah.
you don't mix alcohol with milk. I remember
Yeah.
putting whiskey in a coffee once because I was thinking I was like borderline alcoholic when I was about 19 years old. And I put whiskey in a fucking coffee. And within about 2 minutes, the coffee had turned to shit.
Ugh.
And then I don't think you mix whiskey with any milk drink. I think that's where shit
No.
like Bailey's comes into
I've
play.
put rum in coffee before. Rum's not too bad.
Also, if you do
Doesn't
that,
separate.
what are you doing to your stomach?
Yeah, I know. Well, that's the thing.
It's not
I
a
can
normal
almost
fucking-
assure you that I would have been in the toilet
Yeah.
not very long after drinking that coffee.
I
Big
mean, this
drunk.
is the smokers now, so let's not pretend
Yeah.
like we care about our lungs or organs or anything.
Yeah.
But
True.
No. I
I
don't give
think
a fuck
mine-
about all that, but mixing rum and milk, you what?
keep it
What's
going,
that
mate.
drink?
Keep
What's
it
that drink that Tech 9 goes on about? And you put like 150 rum. We had it at Lewis's for Australia Day
151
one
mixed
year.
with Henny.
And it's like rum, 151 rum, vodka, pineapple juice, and like orange juice or something. But it's got like a name. Oh, and you put Malibu in it. It's called like Malibu fucking... Put Tech 9. Maybe just do Tech 9 151 rum. It should come up.
Alright.
Like I've just got that song stuck in my head.
What song is that?
151, 151. Yeah. But yeah, I remember drinking it at Lewis's for Australia Day, and it was my last, like, I rocked up as you do with your own drinks. You prepare for these things, you know, right? I'm drinking for a full day. It's hot outside. Make sure I lather up my sunscreen. Wear some nice clothes that are going to keep me cool and calm.
Why?
And I'll just drink my fucking carton dry or whatever the fuck I took. Most likely carton
A
dry.
regularly scheduled
the
afternoon.
Caribou Lou.
That's it, Caribou Lou.
The Caribou Lou.
But basically, Lewis had made like this massive punch bowl of this Caribou Lou shit. I had finished my beers at this point because you can vouch. Australia Day at Lewis's a few years ago was the go-to insanity.
Yeah, it was litty.
It would get very, very fucking wild. By the end of the night, it hits about 5, 6 p.m. 70% of the people are no longer able to hold their alcohol. And the rest of the 30 are people that have rocked up within the last couple of hours. But I remember drinking all my drinks, running out of alcohol, and that was what was left. And I had 1 cup of it, and no word of a lie, I was
Blacked out.
fucked. And that was the night, that was the day that I lost my car keys. Don't know, to this
Sounds like
day,
a
to this
fucking
day,
gold
can't
event.
find them. Lost my car keys. My car sat out the front of Lewis's house for about a week. I had to get some fucking mobile car key dude to come out and get me some new keys. Cost me $250. Do not know where they are. Lewis's mum, shout out to Lewis, shout out to Donna. She's a bit spiritual. I'm walking around the house with Donna while she's trying to sense spirits and find out where my car keys are. Couldn't find them though.
Fucking...
Could not find them.
There you go. Even the spirits have no idea where you threw them.
No. I don't... See, that's the thing, right? I'm convinced that I left them in my car door.
And someone's grabbed them.
Yeah,
But then
and
why
someone's
would
grabbed
someone
them.
grab them and not
Take the car,
Well,
exactly.
I mean, when you're pissed walking down the street, you see some keys hanging out a car door.
Yeah, but do you
One
take...
thing leads to another, you've thrown them across the other side of
Well,
the
that's
street
the
or
thing.
something,
Yeah, that's
you
the
know,
thing.
you
They could have just
throw
grabbed
them.
them and fucked them off.
Such
Yeah.
a dick move. But
Yeah.
also,
Yeah.
fucking 10 years ago, I probably would have done
We've
the
all
same
Do you
shit.
know what I did
dumb
once?
shit like that.
Do you know what I did once? This was like years and years and years ago. And me and my mates used to fucking just like run amok in like houses that were getting built. And I'm not going to say the things that we did, but they were very bad. And fucking, but one night, my friend was like, his family were having a housewarming. So all of our families had been invited. So there was like our main group of friends, and all the parents were at the house drinking. So we fucking off we went, and we find this house, and we find keys, which were obviously for electric boxes and shit like that, meter boxes and all that sort of stuff on this property that was getting built. So we grabbed them. A cop rocks up on a bike, off duty, starts fucking going off at us, saying he's a cop, blah, blah, blah. Basically says, where are you all from? Threatens to, like, go back and tell our parents. So what do we do with the keys? Put them down the drain. Instead of just throwing them back on the block, we just put the keys down the drain. There would have been, like, 10 of them.
Yeah, so that's karma. That's karma.
It is, yeah. It is.
100%.
So, no doubt, my keys are down the drain in Morley. Morley Drive. My Ford Falcon keys are still sitting there. But I was convinced a dog ate them.
You reckon?
I don't think a dog can physically chew and swallow metal keys, but I was convinced the dog
And
ate them.
survive.
Yeah.
I mean, you start thinking all types of shit. When you can't find something and it should be right where you left it, fuck, you go to extremes.
Oh, man. The worst is your phone. Losing your phone, and then you know where you put it, it's not there. Where the fuck is it gone?
Yeah. And then you go call my phone and someone calls it and you can't hear it, and then you start going, oh fuck.
Yeah. So that's an issue with me. My phone's always on silent.
You start walking around the lounge room going, why would someone break into my house and only take my phone? Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
But that happens.
Yeah.
That happens. Man.
Yeah. Well, that's it. People want phones.
Yeah, like when I lived on the Goldie, you know, people. Well, I actually had a mate that would like jump people's back fences and take their smokes or their phones or whatever was on the back table. Just rack shit like that. Why, man? I mean, if you're that young, you look for smokes, fair enough. But why take someone's phone as well?
Yeah.
It's useless for you. Can't sell it.
The best I ever seen was, this is nothing to do with fucking like taking keys or anything, but when we were at Borley's house in West Bulls, and that bloke rocks up and just like comes in, we were just having like gathering drinks. I'm pretty sure you were there. My name's not Jeremy. Yeah, that's right, because you were the one calling that dude you're calling him Jeffrey, I think. And he was going, my name's not Jeffrey. And you kept on calling him Jeffrey. Do you remember that? Anyway,
Vaguely.
This bloke rocks up. And this is when we were probably, I don't know, it would have been maybe 18. Or most of us would have been 18. I think I might have been 17. And he's like one of those guys that thinks he's like top shit or whatever. And he came in and he's like, just starts taking all of our like dregs of our bottles. And he's just walking around, grabbing all the empty, basically cleaning up for us. And he's just taking like 10 bottles with like fucking the bottom dregs of just backwash and beer sediment. And he's just fucking pouring them all into like one beer and drinking it. Cool, man. I'm intimidated now.
Yeah. You bum.
Yeah. Yeah. Who the fuck does that?
That's like, fuck, it was at another one of Borley's things when he was having drinks, and there was this older guy there. Like, he would have been like 5 years older than me or something, I think. But it was like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, and he starts going around the table. We had the funnel out, and he's grabbing beers with ciggy butts and shit. He grabbed every dreg off the back table and put it in the fucking funnel. So,
No.
what? And he did it.
You don't do that.
And it's like, hey, at 2:30 in the morning, you should have done that at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
We're all past the point of
Yeah.
being impressed
Yeah.
by that, and now it's just
Yeah.
fucking depressing.
Yeah, yeah. You do that to get a reaction.
Yeah.
You don't
do that at
by
7:30 when the vibe's lit and we're all
Yeah.
ready to be shocked.
Yeah.
And, whoa, but at 2:30 in the morning, it's like we're either on drugs and having a deep and meaningful conversation, or we're all fucking coming down feeling sorry for ourselves.
Yeah, no shit. I don't even know how I would react to that at 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah,
I think
well,
I would
none of
then
us-
go, okay, it's now bedtime.
None of us fucking cheered or anything. Like, I don't know what he expected us to do, but he didn't get the hero's reception he was
Yeah.
expecting.
That's just such a weird, weird thing to do. Very, very weird.
Yeah, dick swinging.
Yeah, there's just people out there, it's just like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Just even the simplest things, being at a pub and dudes going through and not just picking out. I remember we were at 7th Ave. This bloke's not just gone and got one cigarette butt. He's just straight up scooped with his hand. Just scooped the ashtray.
Mm.
Now, I don't think you can use ash to roll a smoke. But you definitely shouldn't have it in your fingernails when you're trying to fucking scab some ciggy butts.
That's fucking disgusting.
Yeah. I reminisced about that the other day though. I used to go to Ginger's to get fucking tobacco. A bloke at work asked me for some tobacco. So I could obviously use it to chop. And it just made me think. I was like, fuck, I remember being underage so I couldn't buy cigarettes. And driving to Ginger's purely to go through ashtrays to find butts to use for spin and most likely roll one terrible cigarette out of it that had like 5 different flavours. They're one of a kind though. If you've never rolled a cigarette that's with 5 different cigarettes,
there's a word for
you've
them.
never
They're
tasted
called
it.
Dumpies.
Yeah. Yeah, classic dumping.
Yeah, I think
there's
every
nothing-
cigarette smoker's probably been there at one point. I had my granddad say that to me one day. He's like, I tell you what, mate, I was bad for him, you know, when I was doing it, I was that bad, I used to roll up out the ashtray. I was like, oh, granddad, that's called a dumpy. Now have you heard about resin cones?
Yeah. Oh, man.
man.
Fucking resin cones though.
Oh, Black Death.
There's
The
nothing
word-
like the smell.
Bro,
The smell's the worst.
Bro,
Like,
the best and one of the most distinct memories for me growing up smoking weed was calling Harley, right? Shout out to Harley. Calling Harley after school and just going, oh, hey man, what are you doing? And he'd be like, yeah, I'm just about to have a sesh. I'll be like, cool, can I come over? Yeah, sweet, no worries. I rock up and you walk into a house that just smells like burning resin. And you'd walk in and this cunt's sitting at his window with like a capstan fucking tobacco tray with just shitty clumps of wet resin just steaming, just like bubbling on there. Because it fucking sizzles, eh? That shit fucking sizzles.
That adds a new level
so
of
bad.
embarrassment, getting caught smoking as well. I remember getting caught with by a mate's dad. And I was with the two sons, and he's walked in and he's gone, where's such and such? And I've gone there, and he's hanging out the window smoking a resin cone. It's like, what?
Yeah, oh man, that is a low. That's probably one of the lowest. I never thought about it at the time, but there was definitely a stage where I was quite content with smoking resin because I believed that was the only option. But it didn't take long before I kind of just realised it's okay. I can go without.
Yeah.
Because resin. It's called, like you said, Black Death. It's called Black Death.
it's like, I understand collecting dust out your grinder. Like, that makes sense.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
You know,
That's
dust out your grinder. Don't dust out the hose in your fucking bong.
No.
What makes it collect it?
Yeah.
Why are you collecting it? It's
I
not,
know.
it's not stamps. Like,
I know, that's the thing. Yeah. Like, cunts would fucking... Well, Harley definitely would save his resin.
Yeah.
And next minute he's got a stick bag.
Rainy day resin cones.
Yeah. He's got a stick bag full of fucking black tar and rubber from the inside of your hose pipe.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
Times are tough, man.
Yeah, you know.
Times are tough and times have changed.
You got to do what you can to survive out here, you know?
Yeah, that's it. Survival tactics 101.
If it means getting your hands dirty with resin.
Get Bear Grylls hooked on weed. I bet he wouldn't fucking know that he can pull out the resin from his fucking hose pipe and smoke it. He'd probably find something better though.
He'd be sitting
He'd
here
find the
fucking-
closest cactus and inject fucking ayahuasca or something.
He'd take it, rinse all the resin out and turn it into a fucking blow dart gun or something.
He just makes a
He
fucking
just-
boat out of a bottle.
Turns it back into weed somehow.
Yeah.
He just like shoves
Buries the resin and pisses on it, and overnight, just perfect bud grows out of
Yeah.
Not
it.
even that, man. He'd
Yeah.
probably just like shave the hose and smoke bits of rubber. Like, this gives
Yeah.
you a way longer high.
Yeah.
Plus way better.
We don't
The
have
end of his
time to
career.
fucking smoke it, so he just soaks it in his own piss and sucks on it.
Oh, gross. So fucking gross. But yeah, it's that time of year though, isn't it? This is where drugs, especially weed, it becomes dry. It's a dry season. And that leads me into what I want to talk about. Summertime, like we were saying, festival season. Do you have any hints for those drug users out there of how we should approach summer?
Always stay hydrated. That's the most important thing.
Hydration is definitely key, especially in this heat.
Yeah. You'll probably sweat out a lot of it, so do twice as much.
A double drop
Double
always.
drop always.
If you are double dropping and you're around a few sorts, maybe double up on your condoms as well.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want no bender babies.
You don't want no feeling in your dick. So
yeah.
Double
That's
wrap
if you
that
can
way.
get it up. To be honest, if you've double dropped and
yeah,
you're
you
at a
probably
party,
don't have a dick anymore.
yeah. You may as well just use your condoms and your fingers. Gross. But yeah. I think definitely stay hydrated. If you are going to
Okay.
festivals, make sure you're with people you can trust.
Mm-hmm.
You do not want to be stranded on your own. I've been there, done that. And you end up lost, but you're not lost because you're surrounded by thousands of people that would probably help you out, but you feel lost. And that's when you walk in, get into a taxi with no money or no phone or anything, and you're fucked.
And that's when you accelerate the come down,
Yes.
and we can't have that. You want to
No, we can't.
you want to keep that going,
Summertime.
prolong the come
Yeah.
down.
What songs should we listen to?
There's Rick, summertime.
Yeah, great suggestion.
Summer Days, maybe, by 360 and Pez.
Yeah, Pez.
Yeah.
What else is a classic summertime vibe? What is a proper tune that gets you going? For me, Beautiful People by Chris Brown.
Oh,
If
that
I've
was a
had
good
one too many
that,
pingers
yeah.
and that comes on, I'm telling everyone around me I love them.
I thought you were going to say Beautiful
Mhm.
by Pharrell and Snoop Dogg.
Good song.
Good song, but not that song.
No, Beautiful People, that holds many memories for me.
Yeah, there are certain songs like that, isn't there?
I think Thirsty Mark is definitely a goer. You need to throw some
I wish it
classics in
wasn't.
there though. You need to
I
throw
wish it
some
wasn't.
classics. I'm trying to think of what's like a good fucking Darude Sandstorm maybe. Cooked off your face
Well,
at 1 in the
we'll be on
morning.
beach if that's where you're going. in
Throw
the summer.
Darude Sandstorm on. You're fucking every single person in that party is all at the same time going.
Yeah, yeah, you can guarantee that.
What other fucking summer vibe? Do you know what we should do?
I'm
We should
terrible
make a
for
fucking
names.
Smokers Lounge summer vibes list.
Yes.
Little
Hits of
playlist.
Fucking summer 2020.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is it?
Great.
Summer fucking, what was those
So
old
Fresh.
CDs? Yeah,
Yeah.
So Fresh.
But we
Summer
could-
fucking 2020.
We should call it something else though.
Smoke fresh.
Smoke fresh. Smoke sesh. Smoke sesh hits of fucking the bomb. Nah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we're working title. Working
Yeah,
title.
we'll work on the title, but that could be
We'll
something.
get back to you.
That could be something.
What?
Yeah.
I think the message there, kids, is up your doses,
Yeah.
drink water, but
I
also
would say up your doses as well though. Be responsible.
Yeah, don't go overboard.
Yeah.
That's
Don't
what-
have 6 at a time. Maybe have 2, and a couple hours later just have 1.
Yeah.
Bit
Be
of a top up.
responsible. If you've got good mates out there and they're going to look after you when you're absolutely fucking blind and on a different dimension,
yeah,
go for it, man. But
Yeah.
if you're just out there on the beach or fucking sweating it out, don't go too hard.
Also, if you've got good drugs, you shouldn't have to do that many.
Exactly.
No, well, yeah, that's a good point. Good
Stretch
point.
them out, son. Make them last.
Very good point. Now, I personally, are you one to smoke weed in the sun? Because I've just thought about it. There's been many a times where I've been out and you sort of, we did it. Me and Daisy did it. And it's like, oh, we'll go down to the beach. We'll head down to Cottesloe. Or we'll go down to fucking South Beach in Freo or some shit. And we'll take a few beers, end up warm within 5 minutes, but it's okay. But you take a few beers and a joint, and next minute you're fucking baked on the beach, baking in the sun. Now, I was one for it. Now I kind of think, I don't know if that's my vibe anymore. Maybe being in a pool where you can sort of access aircon if you need to.
In a pool with aircon,
Not
excessive,
no.
but also smoking a joint in the pool. I mean, look, you're looking at a fucking
That's the peak.
laundry list of problems there.
Yeah.
I mean, sitting in the sun isn't ideal. Take a beach umbrella if you.
Yeah.
It's not my favourite place to smoke. I wouldn't have a session out in the sun, but
I feel like
Alright.
I feel like the beach is good though, because like you get stoned and then you go for a swim, and it's just 10 times better than it was before.
I just get stoned and just look at the ocean for 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Don't
watch
say
the
anything
waves.
and just.
Yeah. I recite sticky fingers, lick a lip, loaded gun every time I'm at the beach if I'm stoned. And I sing to myself. Open up the ocean. Walk on in or whatever the fuck. I forgot the lyrics now. But fucking do you know what we should do? We should put together, we could try and rattle it off now, but I just had an idea. The Smokers Lounge Summertime Survival Kit. What are you taking in your bag?
Oh.
So we've had it there. So you need hydration. So we've got water. You're in the sun, so you need sunscreen.
Lather up, lads. Lather up, lads.
What else do we need though?
Oh, definitely a little portable Bluetooth speaker. That's a must.
Portable Bluetooth.
Gotta have
speaker.
tunes, and everyone around you has to be able to hear those tunes too, because their taste in music.
Yes.
Yeah.
When you're at the beach and you've got a portable speaker, it needs to be loud enough that someone 20 metres away from you goes, oh, they've got good taste in music. They've got good taste in music.
Oh, Kappa's Winter Wars is coming up.
Yeah. Also, if they don't like the music, it helps you create a space for your group. Because people don't want to be, if they don't want to be listening to fucking...
on a tree for a dog.
Yeah. If they don't want to be listening to fucking Ghostface Killer Wildflower at midday when it's 45 degrees at Cottesloe Beach, then...
And there's kids everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. So what we got? We got sunscreen, water, portable speaker, maybe a portable battery pack. Because the last thing you want is to be out in the sun and your speaker stops.
Yeah. Obviously, you'd want to take a little, like, beers is a must.
Yeah.
Again, hard to
Esky
keep
nice.
cold. Yeah, some esky. Some esky.
But are we taking a backpack, or is this a... Let's say we've got a travelling backpack. It's quite big. We've got ice in there, we've got beers in there. We've got sun cream, water and a speaker. Maybe shades, some form of protection. Slip, slop, slap, slide, sleep. No.
Slip.
It's 5 now. It used to be slip, slop, slap. Now it's slip, slop, slap, slide and seek.
Yeah.
Slip on some shoes. No, you slip on your sunnies. You slide on your shoes. You slap on sunscreen. You seek shade, and you slop.
Okay.
I don't know what the slop one
This
is.
might be just fucking stupid, but this is how my mind is working. I always just thought it was like slip, slop, slap, like
Nah,
It
three
was
different
just
things.
the sound of putting
There it is.
sunscreen
Yeah,
on.
yeah. No,
There it
they're three different things.
Slip on a shirt, slop on some sunscreen, slap on a hat, seek some shelter, and slide on some sunnies.
There you go.
Light up a doobs.
There you
You're
go.
set.
Load
So,
up a sixer.
sunscreen, water, speaker, sunnies, hat.
Meh.
Yeah, meth, pipe, bong. If you do have a bong, make sure you got a handy you got a spare cone piece because you don't want to lose your cone piece in the sand.
Oh, that's someone was saying like if you bury things under the sand, they stay cool. What if you've got a long bong and you just chuck it under the sand? Keeps your water cold. You're not getting those like
Yeah, but how-
semi-boiled water fucking
but-
hits.
How are you going to get to your fucking cone piece though?
Exactly. Just have a longer hose. I don't know.
It's a work.
The hose, boy, imagine
Have
that
a thought of it.
though.
It'd be like a long snake coming out of the
Yeah,
sand.
imagine that. You've got a hose pipe this long. It's out the ground. It's like the fucking thing in Star Wars that just like
You've got a
looks
G-
out the sand. But you got a fucking cone piece that's just sitting on the top of the sand. You've got your mouthpiece over here, and every now and then you just crawl over and
Yeah, dude. 100%.
A
That
bong
would be
that you
gold.
have to hit laying down.
Yeah,
so
that would
you
be
have
gold.
to be like.
because it's perfect.
It's
In-
incognito,
yeah.
right? Like,
Exactly. And when you're at the beach, what are you doing if you're not in the water? You're lying down on your beach towel. You need one of those in your fucking bag.
Definitely.
But you're lying on your beach towel. Now, what could be better than having your beach towel like this, and what's in between you? A bong. What's over here? The hose. No one can see you. You're just like that.
Well, I mean, you could probably position the hose anywhere you wanted, really. You could put it a bit closer, or you could have it that far away. And
I think, well, yeah. But I think also in this modern day and
Yeah,
age,
weird.
you can buy these. Like you can
You just
probably
buy a vape pen or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, you can buy a smokeless fucking vape pen or whatever. But that's an idea though. We could try it. Maybe try it in a sandpit first.
Or you could just leave your bug in the fucking esky with the beers and it would stay cool.
Yeah,
right?
true,
It's
yeah.
a lot easier than digging
Smoke it
the
out your
fucking
bag
hole.
like the classics.
Yeah, there you go.
Like
yeah.
the classics.
What are you doing, mate? Just hyperventilating into my bag. 'cause
Yeah,
I've got a bit of
yeah.
anxiety, so.
Hear me out though. Hear your boy out.
Alright, go on.
Cool bag. It's only going to be like big enough for a 4-pack or something like that because
Yeah.
it can't be too big. But the stem is in the bottom and then the lid has a mouthpiece attached to it. So you can grab a drink out sitting in the ice water, and you put the lid back on. Like,
Just straight out the cooler bag.
obviously you're going to get weed dregs in your ice
In
water.
your ice, on your drinks.
Oh, what
You've got
sort of
resin on your fucking.
what sort of fucking psychopath drinks esky ice water anyway?
Oh man.
Old mate from Bally's party.
I feel like that's an old person move to just walk up and scoop that out and drink it. Like, you don't know where the fuck that
Yeah.
ice has been.
What about camel pack?
Hey,
Do you reckon you could turn a camel pack into a bomb? Because that hose like comes round like the mouth, comes right round to your lips.
Your lips.
Comes right round to your mouth. The only thing is, you're gonna need a baby Yoda or something on your back to light the cone for you.
Yeah.
a what?
A baby Yoda.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And he doesn't even use a lighter, he just goes.
Oh, go go gaga. Yeah, fucking summertime survival kit though. We should make it up.
A Boeing knife.
A what knife?
Did you just say Boeing knife?
Yeah.
A Bowie
A
knife.
Bowie
A
knife.
Bowie knife.
Yeah.
What do I say?
Boeing.
I'm just imagining like this fucking airplane size
Yeah,
knife.
yeah.
Like,
It is. It's like a replica of a Boeing 747, but you pop a button and the tail flicks out as a blade.
Oi, imagine that. Then you
Check out
shank
this
the
cool
Bondi
toy.
Rescues.
Yeah.
Shank the
Sorry,
Bondi Rescue
fucking
on TV.
Kevo.
Yeah.
You won't be saving anyone today.
Yeah.
You won't be getting out of this, Rick.
Yeah. Yeah. Good luck fucking using your life board to get away from this cunt. Your life board.
We know nothing
I
about
was gonna
surfing.
I was gonna say. Oh man, the closest I ever got to Bondi Rescue was needing to be rescued at
The
Bondi.
closest thing I ever got to Bondi Rescue was wearing something red.
Yeah, wearing Surf Life Rescue shorts or something.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's another thing. Oh no, I guess you're gonna go with boardies, aren't you? That's what you're gonna be wearing. You're not gonna rock up to the beach with your boardies and your shorts. That's the thing. Remember getting dressed at the beach?
No.
Nah. I always remembered that. Like you fucking, especially when you're a kid and you got your fucking sanding like boardies and shit on, and you're out the back hiding behind the door because your parents don't want you to get sand and fucking water in the car.
I remember taking
That
them
old
off
bloke that
and
held me,
leaving
he was a
and
top
stuff.
guy as well.
I don't remember getting changed at the beach. I remember getting changed like when you were leaving, you know, like that.
Yeah, that's
that
what I
was
mean.
normal.
Yeah.
You guys changed when you were kids. We just had one set of clothes.
Yeah.
We showered in them.
Oh, that's a classic as well.
Yeah,
Or maybe
sure.
wear thongs. Take thongs because if you're anything like me with your soft, sensitive feet,
Supple.
I can't walk on anything that is remotely hot. I've been in Australia for fucking 17 years, and I still can't walk on fucking Coffee Rock. I can't walk on a gravel driveway.
I mean, it's not pleasant.
What's Coffee Rock? Do you mean Pebble Creek?
No, Coffee Rock, the little like red,
Oh, yeah.
Gravel
I know what
shit.
you're talking about.
but I can't do it. Can't do it. My feet hurt. Too sensitive.
My feet hurt.
Please, Daddy, don't make me do
Yeah.
it again.
Yeah. Daddy.
Papa.
Daddy, I don't want to walk on the hot rocks.
But you have to, son. It's the giants, they're coming.
Yeah.
The stones hurt
Yeah.
my feet, Dad.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh man. Summertime. Fucking classics.
Yeah. Definitely wear shoes or bring some thongs. You
Yeah.
don't want to get 3rd-degree burns and have the bottom of your feet melt off.
Definitely.
Or maybe you do.
And
I
if
don't
you're
know.
too British
You need to wear
descendants
sunscreen.
like us,
Yeah.
with the whitest of skin.
Yeah. You need a lot of sunscreen. Hat, preferably a brim hat, but also you don't want to be that guy. So maybe just wear a cool cap.
Yeah, don't wear one of those
Or a Kango.
fucking straw fedora things.
No.
Like Jason Mraz. Don't do that.
The only place you can ever wear one of them is if you're on a boat.
Don't even do that then.
Also, let's be clear, the only wide brim straw hat anyone should be wearing is one that has Bunnings
Yeah.
written across the top of it.
Yeah, definitely.
That's the one,
100%.
Fully acceptable.
If you can, now that's the one hat that you can wear and be accepted, because they look at that as a joke. Now, if you're wearing a Quicksilver straw hat that you bought from City Beach,
For $60.
yeah, there's an issue there.
Also,
But if you're wearing a Bunnings straw hat that you picked up whilst you were also grabbing some timber to do the backyard, now they know that you're a hard worker
Even if
That's
and
you
you're
what it
also
is.
an Aussie bloke.
it creates the illusion, like if I wore one and rocked up to the beach, you would go, fuck, he's just finished paving his fucking
Yeah.
backyard area, or
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
finished mulching a garden, or
Yeah.
So like,
building a school for
For who?
Bunnings. I don't know.
Yeah. Just a one man army building a school.
Just fucking Robert Palm's just fucking hooking it.
Yeah. I've never been one to wear straw hats, but I think a Bunnings straw hat is that's definitely one I would be quite comfortable wearing.
Mm.
personally, I can accept any kind of hat except a fedora.
Which
So
ones are
like-
fedoras?
Okay, so like this one here.
The HDMI thing's also slightly cooked.
Is it really? Let's give it a go.
But yeah, fedoras. I'm thinking Bruno Mars. Definitely Bruno
That
Mars.
piece of
Bruno
shit.
Mars,
Yeah.
Jason Mraz, like,
Jason
Yeah.
Derulo, Chris
Jason
Brown.
Mraz can go back to
Any
Avocado.
early 2000s R&B singer wore a fedora. Neo.
Look at that.
So sick of love songs. Mate, I'm so sick of your hat.
Also, old people in movies when they're on holidays and they wear that hat and like a button shirt
Yeah.
opened.
Yeah.
The
Travelling with my
leathery
father as well.
fucking 70-year-old frame underneath. I'm thinking of you, Robert.
I
De
think
Niro.
that's a Robert De Niro
Yeah.
thing, right?
Yeah.
Like, I think he wears that sort of hat. That's fine.
Yeah.
If you're Robert De Niro, you wear that straw fedora,
You
man.
do.
No one,
Yeah.
you do,
Oh, definitely.
like no one cares. But anyone else, don't do it.
No, unless you are about to shoot a video clip at the beach for an R&B hit that is now about to be featured on So Fresh.
Yeah. If
Don't
you're not,
ever wear a straw fedora.
if you're not carrying a ukulele,
Yeah.
you should only put that hat on once you've picked up your ukulele.
Yeah, definitely. And also, unless you're about to drop off a pound of some fucking white powder, maybe don't wear one either.
Yeah.
Speaking of pounds of white powder, I've been watching Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Not white though, it's blue. But I've been watching Breaking Bad. Shit's pretty dope. Took me a long time to get to it. But yeah, I mean, summertime. You want to wear clothes that are quite light. You want to wear shirts. You want to wear short sleeve button up shirts. You also could maybe invest in a Bulls Jordan jersey, or a Iverson Philadelphia jersey. Basically, if you've got those two and you're out in the summer, I know that you're Maori, and you're also probably I don't know where I was going with that, but you probably shit at basketball as well. No, you're not going to answer that.
Sick one.
Not going to answer that. Should we go into basketball? Because I didn't play this week, so I don't know how you went.
Yeah, well, it was a good game. We lost, but we scored, I think, like 50 something.
How much did you lose by?
Like 20 points.
Embarrassing.
Yeah.
Glad I wasn't there. I mean, my absence clearly shows its
ravaged the team.
yeah.
But, no, it was good. I mean, we had some moments of, I don't know what the word is. Moments of greatness.
Yeah.
Moments of,
Who was the top scorer?
D's, I'm pretty sure.
Of course.
One
The
is
player that should have been
Of course he
benched.
was.
The player that should have been benched that we can't afford to bench.
Yeah. But no, it was good. I also played a Wednesday game as well
Oh really?
with those boys. And when we were talking about dick swinging earlier, like, it was a good game, good competition. There's one dude on our team who's just like one of those big, I don't know, he reminded me a lot of like when you see footy players who don't play basketball and
Yeah.
they can't understand why you can't just like
Cap
run
us.
through everyone and just
Yeah.
push them out the way. And so he spent the whole game arguing with the ref, and then he started arguing with this Asian dude, and it was like a fucking...
What, on his own team?
No, on the other team that we were playing. And the back and forth they were having was just like, oh, fucking, I'm wondering why you're still fucking being a bitch or whatever. And the Asian dude's like, yeah, well, you're right, I'm being a bitch.
Wait,
yeah,
hold on.
facts.
Can we just pause just quickly? Who was the Asian guy playing for?
The other team.
So the guy on the other team was arguing with someone on his own team.
No, the guy on my team was arguing. Well, not my team, but the team I was
Oh,
playing
this
for.
is on Wednesday. Yeah, fuck me. I was thinking of Thursday team. I'm like, what? Yeah, go on.
But
So why being a bitch?
yeah, and it was just like this weird little high school back and forth, and then like when he's shooting free throws and he's like, oh, don't miss a shot, bro, don't miss a shot, and he's like, oh, I won't, and then the dude's like, good, and then he shot and he missed, and he's like, oh, what's up, bro, you can't even get it in the ring, and he's like, oh yeah, man, yeah, you're right, I can't, yeah, good foul or something, and it was like, what? Stop talking for the sake of both of you.
Yeah, what is going on? That is
Oh.
not fucking trash talk.
I know, it was
That's complimenting each
fucking-
other's fucking failures.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, man. I couldn't actually. Yeah, now fair enough. I am pretty shit.
Yeah, I don't know why you have to
Thanks for being
talk
honest,
to
man.
be competitive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, we've definitely experienced it. Of that typical trash talk.
Yeah, it's just a fucking goose. But
Did you win?
no, we didn't. We lost by like 7 points or something.
What's the team like? What's the division like? The grade.
I'm not entirely sure. It's the first game I played.
Are you
It's
playing?
at Altone though.
Are you playing with them?
I think so. They said if I wanted, I can. So
I want to get some more games in there.
But they're playing at Alto and they played 4 quarters, 10 minutes.
4 quarters?
Yeah.
That's actually pretty decent.
I know.
though,
So you
because
basically get
you're always
a free
going to get your
timeout.
time. Yeah,
With,
you're going to get your timeouts, and you're also guaranteed to get a solid 10 minutes of game time.
they also don't like you calling timeouts as well because it is quarters. So that's the thing.
Yeah, that's pretty good though. I like that.
Yeah.
How long's your break in between? A minute.
Yeah, a minute or 2. But yeah, it just so happened that I ended up getting pretty much to play the whole game. So that was cool.
Fuck, that is pretty decent. Who plays on the team? Shane Trent.
Shane and Trent wasn't there. Shannon.
Oh yeah.
This other tall bloke, I can't remember his name. Like, big boy, 4 or 5. And then this other aggro dude who was carrying on, and then some little Asian dude with point guard. He was pretty good.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Do they need a shooter? Do they need a catch and shoot? Do they need the old pull up and put the points on the board?
Ask the question.
The
I
old
don't know how
stop,
often I'll be able to
drop,
play, but if they
shut
need,
down, open up shop.
yeah, stop, drop, pin, drop, throw up. Because I'm unfit. Just one. Yeah, I want to get some more games in. I need to get some more games in just to fucking get my fitness up and build a bit of confidence and etc.
Yeah. That's good to be playing properly again.
Yeah, I assume we don't have a game this week 'cause it's Christmas Eve.
Next week.
Yeah, well, yeah, coming.
No, you mean the following week. So we'll have one
Oh
more.
yeah, true. Yeah, I can't play this week either, man. Fucking work, honestly. I'm just gonna quit. Basketball comes first.
What's that dream, brother?
Okay, yeah.
I do need a. This is completely. We'll move on from that. This is completely off topic. But have you done your Christmas shopping? Because it, like we said multiple times, it's creeping up on us.
No, I haven't, and I'm sort of at this point I'm stuck because I'm trying to go a bit more thoughtful and meaningful.
Yeah.
But obviously, the closer it gets to Christmas, the more limited my options are becoming. And I'm a very indecisive person.
Yeah. Well, I don't. Yeah, I mean, I've got to go out and do all of mine, but I don't quite know what time to go because I hate Christmas shopping.
Yeah, I don't.
With a
think
passion,
there's
I
good
hate
time.
going shopping in general.
At this point, from here on forth, henceforth, it's gonna just be shit.
Yeah, definitely. I think as soon as it gets into Christmas and you've not done your shopping at least 4 months prior, you're screwed because not only do you have to go to the shops and there's an increase of about 50% of people, if not more, but you also have to spend a good 20 minutes trying to find a car spot in the car park when it's 45 degrees.
Yeah.
And that is never fun.
I hate it. I hate people. I hate shopping centres.
You always end up parking in the spot of the car park that you've never parked in before as well.
The one that
The
you would always
fir-
avoid.
Yeah, the furthest corner that you don't even think people park there. The whole year, 75% of the year, you're looking at it going, why do they even have that part of the car
It's
park?
so far away.
Gets to Christmas, you go, that's why.
Get back to your car, it's fucking a cool 45 degrees.
Yeah.
Cooking.
Yeah.
It's the
I
same
fucking-
too.
I hate it.
Fucking
Hate it.
roast the chooks out.
Hate it with a passion. And then you have to deal with people. And I don't like dealing with people in shops.
No.
Especially in shops.
I hate when people try to fucking sell me shit.
Yeah.
So if I'm going through, for whatever reason, every time I go to the Red Rooster drive-through and I order my meal and they're like, alright, no worries, would you like to buy, and I just keep driving.
Yeah.
But it's always, would you like to buy some of our popcorn chicken or this or that, but they do it every time and it's like, did I fucking ask for it? No,
Yeah.
I'm staring at the same thing you are. I know it's there.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
And then yesterday when I went and bought clothes for last night and the dude's like, you know, I recommend this and this. He was trying to dress me, like, get me the fit. And I sort of knew what I wanted to begin with. But it's like, yeah, okay, cool, dude. And then...
What was he trying to sell you?
Shoes. He's like, man, you need some white sneakers to go with that. I was like, no, I don't. I've got plenty of white sneakers. And he's like, nah, trust me, man. We've got some good ones here that'll fit that outfit perfectly. It's like, no, I'm good. I'm in the change room and I hear a knock and his hand over the thing and he's like, so did you want me to grab you those sneakers, man? I'm like, hey, broski, definitely not. I'm fine.
What shop was crawling?
Connors, I think.
Oh my god.
No shit.
Yeah.
Connors are bad for that.
Yeah.
Connors are good though.
And
I dig Connors.
Trying to leave and the
Connor.
cunt's like, oh, you know, it's $60 for this pair of pants or something, but if you get another pair of jeans or something, then it's only $100 for the two. So like, do you want me to grab jeans or? And he's like, he's already thinking that I'm that fucking stupid.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be
yeah.
like, all right, then that's a great deal.
Yeah.
Saving $20, get fucked.
Connor is good for
Fuck
deals
yeah,
though, and
man.
I fuck with that to get like summertime shirts and shit. Connors is good.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not mad at the shop themselves, but I'm sick of people trying to fucking sell me shit.
Yeah. Did I tell you about the photo shoot?
Yeah.
Have I spoke about the photo shoot? I think I did.
I think we did last week.
Oh, we did. So I mentioned how everyone must have shopped at Connor.
Oh, and all the lads were wearing the exact
Yeah.
same thing.
We all rock up and everyone is wearing a white shirt with fucking chino pants. Cream, like beige chino pants.
And do you know
Honestly,
what
I could have
bought
blended
yesterday?
in. I could have blended in with the bridal group. We looked exactly the fucking same.
Do you want to see the outfit I bought yesterday?
Is it the
was
same?
Chinos, a white shirt, and a light blue button up to
Oh
go over
my
the top.
God.
Did I do up the buttons? No, I didn't.
You never do. You never do.
No.
That's rule number one of summer. If you're wearing a button-up shirt, you have a shirt underneath, and you do not button it up.
It's
Never.
so bad. Like, you're one step away from a straw fedora with that outfit. That's just...
And I
See,
would've
that's an
fucking pulled
outfit.
it off.
I was gonna say you probably could have pulled it off.
Don't.
I might buy a straw fedora and just see if I can rock that shit.
Should instead of doing Christmas hats next week, should we just do
Fedoras,
or fucking just cool hats, fancy hats?
cool hats.
What is this, the Melbourne Cup?
Yeah.
What is
Let's
it?
get
Jamiroquai's
each
fucking
episode
slogan. We're getting
we just wear a
Jamiroquai.
different hat.
Yeah.
I want to get one of those little flat peak ones. You know what I was about that?
Like a 5-panel, like
No.
a skater.
No, like a
You
fucking
talk about like
mantra hat sort of thing.
like a chat cap.
Oh, like a fucking beret.
Yeah, and then like a Kangol. And then like a fucking straw fedora.
LL Cool J.
One day I'm going to come in just wearing a Scully. The next week I'll have a Scully with a New Era cap on top of it.
Yeah, looking like Justin Timberlake in 2002.
That's actually fire though, let's do that.
Yeah, I don't need an outfit. I do need to upgrade my fucking what do you call it? My cupboard.
Fuck,
My
now that,
fucking
I've,
wardrobe.
now that I've shaved my head, I'm thinking I've missed a great opportunity. I should go buy a headband just until my hair grows back.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Get a feeler on or something.
Yeah. Just rock the old Joe Budden look with a hella crooked.
Yeah, what about fucking visors though? Do people still wear visors?
No.
Or is that only if you're playing
Come on,
tennis?
man.
Yeah, tennis or golf I think is the only time.
What,
you
or
should
you're
wear
working in the back of the bank or something,
Yeah.
fucking gang money with your green visor on.
Also, just make the rest of the hat like.
Or you're at a festival with one of those clear
Yeah,
plastic
you're
ones.
off your face. Your eyes are the size of fucking dinner plates.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, that's what I want to be. I want to be wearing a visor with dinner plate eyes and a fucking button-up shirt on.
I'm done doing it. I'm gonna just start
Unreal.
buying hats. And
I want to
then
buy hats.
This
as
is
well.
gonna be the platform for us to just experiment with all the hats that we wanted to wear, but we never got to.
Solid idea. I'll rock up with a fucking raspberry beret, whatever the Prince called it.
Raspberry.
I think it was Purple Rain, eh?
No, purple rain. No, my fucking raspberry beret. It is raspberry beret,
It's
isn't
just
it?
that he pronounced it raspberry and you go raspberry.
Oh yeah. It is raspberry beret though, isn't it?
raspberries, father?
Do you have any raspberries, father? No, son, I've only got gooseberries.
I'm absolutely delighted by these raspberries.
Come on, Father, can we please make some raspberry swirl ice cream this summer?
Do you
It's
have
my
any more
favourite berry,
raspberries? Papa?
Papa? Yeah.
Please, may I have a beret, Father?
We need to bring back those. We need to bring back that person. Papa! I do not want to. No, I do not want to wear my raspberry beret, Papa.
Yeah, call the police.
I don't know what I did.
I don't know what you've done either. You just need to turn it.
What?
Nah, you should just be able to hold. Yeah.
And we're back.
Should we talk about music or what are we looking at for time? 3 minutes left.
We've already gone for.
Holy
55
shit.
minutes.
That's fucking
That's
solid.
Solid, yeah.
That is solid. Well, I don't know if you want to get into music or we don't have a song game this week, do we?
No,
Maybe
we
a
got a
music
video. We
mashup.
were talking about Blue Planet 2 just before we started.
Nah, that was Life on Earth.
Oh, was it? Well, I got one from Blue Planet 2,
Yeah.
and bro, Giant Trevallies.
Who?
Giant Trevallies.
Who?
Who the fuck is Trevalli?
I like a good
Sounds
Trevelli.
like a
Also,
fucking MLB
did
player or something.
you still got XNXX on the homepage? Like, upgrade to Pornhub already?
Where?
That's an old laptop, brother. That's the only
Also,
thing I use it
I need there's a
And
fucking,
ranking,
wait,
obviously.
well, we'll play this and then I've got another video then that I could fucking
Yeah, send it through.
show you because I think I saved it, but I never, it was a couple of weeks ago and I never fucking, actually did anything with it.
Alright, so I might just leave this. Do you want me to put the sound on, leave it off?
I don't feel like the sound is
No,
necessary.
it's mostly just, Attenborough talking, but check out the fucking size of this cunt.
What is it?
Fuck your bird, dude.
How big is that though?
Dude, it would be like that. Like his mouth is like this.
And it just eats a bird.
Yeah.
That's fucking
That's what
wild.
they do. They take birds.
That is wild.
Fucking sure, dude.
Alright, I'm gonna send this.
Yeah, do it.
Shall I send it to your personal Instagram page?
No, just send it to the group.
Okay. Well, I've saved it on Instagram, so you might just be able to get it on Instagram. It's saved onto the Smokers Lounge page.
Fucking bulls.
That is wild though. Poor bird.
Yeah, I mean...
The fledglings stay out of the water because the giant Trevelli shall capture
Just
its
launches out of the
huge
fucking
mouth.
ocean. Grabs it in midair.
Look at his eyes though. Bet YBS ain't caught one of those
Look
fuckers.
at that.
I think he has caught Trevelli before.
Psychos. Absolute
Trevelli.
fucking
Sounds
psychos.
like he's gonna be a fucking. It sounds like an actor in like Meet the Fockers 4 or something. Jason Trevelli, and he's like the cousin. Hey, Trevelli, what are you doing, man?
A
Who am I again? A Jamaican Italian.
Who'd you send it to?
It's on the Instagram.
Ah,
I don't know if I can send it. I might be able to send it actually.
just copy the link and drop it in.
Oh, copy that.
Oh, actually, no, I think I can send it to the group.
Yeah, boy. I got one more
Oh,
after
just
that
send-
as well.
Just send it to you.
I found some footage of a Queenslander around State of Origin time. Now, we were talking about eyeballs being the size of dinner plates, and he's fucking well off his face, man. But we'll have a look at this.
Right, so just to give, this is a lion. It's two lions basically. It's two lions going at it. So one lion's eating his shit
Oh, shit.
and it's attacked a lioness. Right? Fucked up the lioness.
The rest of the squad is just watching.
Right, now watch this shit, because this is the bit that got me. I was like, what the fuck, man? So the lion's fucked up the lioness, it's gone back over to its food. The lioness has got a snapped
Oh,
back.
bro, I can't watch that anymore, dude. Fuck.
Got a
That's-
snap back. So as soon as it's grabbed it, just fucking bolts, and it's like, obviously, it's snapped its back there. Fuck it. It's either snapped its back or it's paralysed its back legs.
Fuck, man.
But yeah, fucking poor cunt can't even walk, man. And that's nature.
And nature is metal.
Yeah. How on earth are we the top of the fucking food chain? Because we have guns. If we didn't have guns, we'd be fucking wrecked.
We have brains.
I mean, once upon a time, dude, there were
Lions
nine.
don't.
There's like nine
I mean, they
forms
don't.
of human. Once upon a time,
What?
and Homo sapien, which is one type of human that was around, went and fucking eradicated all the other kinds of humans. It's in our nature to fucking murder people.
Oi, just quickly then, right? And I'll talk about this and then we'll wrap it up. So this goes back to what Robin was on about with the fucking Life on Planet Earth David Attenborough documentary thing, of how he's saying that, we're going to hit a peak of population and blah, blah, blah. I don't know if I spoke about this on the podcast. I feel like I might have, but it comes back to that whole civilization thing and how there's like a historian dude or some kind of like fucking scientist, historian bloke, who has basically came out saying that civilizations, so like your Roman Empire, your Mayans, all that sort of shit, they have a lifespan of around about 250 years before the civilizations collapse. And basically, us being the modern technological fucking age or whatever the fuck we are, is pretty much we're coming up to we're like 4 or 5 years out of this 250 year societal collapse.
Yeah. Shit.
And basically, there's like 5 key factors that come into like the whole collapse of civilizations. One of them is like overpopulation, war between states, which is fucking very, very close to happening anyway.
In a lot of places.
Yeah, and then it's like money, that whole like global sort of what do you call it, like not capitalism but like global fucking control sort of shit, like again comes back to the states, people trying to fucking rule the world, and then everything else going back. And then one of them is fucking like global pandemics, like world pandemics of sickness and illness and disease and shit. And these are all like factors that have played huge parts in the downfall of civilizations in the past. And it's like so fucking real. I mean, coronavirus hasn't wiped out the fucking world, but is being very, very fucking like prevalent in a lot of deaths this year.
I think with the like advances in technology and shit, we sort of like postpone those sorts of things happening, but it doesn't like get any less bad.
Yeah.
The longer we postpone it, the worse it gets. Yeah. So one day hypothetically, humans are free of all disease.
Yeah.
You know, we don't have viruses because everything's so fucking clean, and then a virus does come and it kills us like that because we're all not used to this shit.
Yeah.
We are a fucking disease.
But what about like fucking like the whole population thing seems very, very real, and the war between states. Oh yeah, it's something to do with not the money that I was on about, it's trade routes that downfall obviously countries. So say for example, no one will import or export to Australia. Eventually we're going to become not struggling because we'll be able to produce our own shit, but we won't be able to have the abundance to feed 30 million people that we once had. And then at some point that's going to fucking take its effect. But the overpopulation and the war between states thing is like so fucking like accurate, it's almost scary. And to think that, say, if it was to follow that kind of pattern or fucking I don't know what you call it, but in 4 or 5 years time, if something like that was to happen, I can't imagine my life or the world as I know it to not be the same in 10 years time.
Yeah.
Like, imagine all of a sudden in 5 years time shit dramatically changes that impacts the world, and all of a sudden we can't walk down to the shops because there's fucking like gangs going around on the back of trucks fucking raiding houses and shit like that. Like,
that happened, obviously not with the gangs and shit, but
yeah, I was gonna say
that's not that far-fetched, because 6 months ago you couldn't just walk to the shops for no reason.
Like 3 months ago in Melbourne, Total shutdown.
Yeah. But I'm thinking more so along the lines of like survival. Like tomorrow when the war begins sort of shit, all of a sudden Australia's taken over by another country and it's like major life-changing fucking things where you are now like, I mean, obviously people of our fucking civilization or whatever you want to call it have experienced it with World War 1 and 2 where shit was going down across the world and people were actually struggling, you know, fucking fighting for survival.
Yeah.
But it's just nuts to think that like shit like that could happen. You know what I mean? Anyway, we won't go down on fucking. We won't finish the episode on a downer, so we'll wrap it up here. I have to say that was probably one of my favourite episodes we've had for a while. That was a solid episode.
Solid bands.
I didn't do it at the start for the socials, but if you've listened this far and you're not already following or subscribing or whatever, all the support is appreciated. Shout out to everyone who is listening and who's, you know, listened all year or over the last year and a half of whatever we've been doing. But yeah, just fucking keep it up, share us around, subscribe, rate, review, send in some shit, fucking, yeah, whatever.
If you want to send us merch, cash,
Yeah, hats.
fucking yeah.
If you've got an idea of some weird hat that you want us to wear, fucking let us know. But yeah. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the episode. It's been a pleasure.
As always.
We'll be back next week with a Christmas episode. Yeah,
Let's
until
just
then,
say we'll be decking the halls.
stay safe. Get your fucking summertime, your Smokers Lounge summertime survival kit prepared, ready to go for the heat wave that is soon to be upon us.
If you've got any more ideas for that, send them through.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that's a good list.
Load up that backpack.
Yeah. Hope you enjoy the episode and we'll be back next week. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.